our most general transformation of the sine and cosine functions are these: a times sine of bx minus c plus d, and a times cosine of bx minus c plus d. And these involve all possible shifts and stretching or shrinking that we could do to the functions. Now, for both of these, we have some key features that all actually end up being the exact same, depending on whether it's a sine or cosine function. The amplitude is the absolute value of a. Okay, that's the magnitude of our scaling, or vertical scaling for the functions. The period is 2 pi divided by the absolute value of b. The phase shift is c over b, and that really is just the x value that would give you 0 inside the parentheses. That's how I remember it instead of trying to memorize c over b. It's just if you set this inside equal to 0 and solve for x, you get the phase shift. And this is a horizontal shift of our function. And then we have the midline, and the midline is the line that it appears that the sine or cosine curve are kind of oscillating around. Okay, so this is y equals d, this number out here that's being added outside of the function. So when we draw, I'm just going to draw one little example of a sine or cosine graph to illustrate these different things. So the sine or cosine graph, okay, we've got this wave looking thing, and the line that kind of is the center, that's the midline. All right, this is the midline. Okay, the period is the distance from peak to peak. That's the period. You could also think of it as the distance from like a starting point here on the midline to when it comes back in that direction. Generally, sine we view as from a midline to midline point, and cosine we view as a peak to peak. The phase shift is simply telling us how much from 0 we've moved either the sine or the cosine graph. I can't draw it here because I haven't specified whether this is sine or cosine. But for sine, the phase shift is really just the x-coordinate of a starting point, and for cosine, it's the x-coordinate of a peak or dip, depending on if a is positive or negative, whether we're going to start at a peak or a dip. So those are the different features of the sinusoidal graphs that have been shifted.